Out of the many controversial moments in last night's presidential debate, the one that's gotten the most attention today had to do with race relations.
President Trump was asked by the moderator, Chris Wallace, if he was willing to take a stand against racist groups, including white supremacists. Here was the president's unedited response.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
are you
I'm
prepared to
do
specifically
that,
do it? Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call them? What do you want to call them? Give me a name. Give me a
white
name.
Supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing. This is a left-wing problem.
The stand back and stand by comment and refusal to condemn white supremacists immediately sparked a lot of concern.
Local 4's Rod Maloney with what the president said about it this afternoon and how local leaders in the black community are reacting. Rod.
Right. When these kinds of issues come up here in the city of Detroit, many of the African-American leaders are concerned about it, and certainly they're no fan of the president. And we talked to the NAACP president, Dr. Reverend Wendell Anthony, and he had this to say about what he thought about what the president did last night.
He said, step back and stand by. Stand by to do what? Stand by to get your stuff together in case I need you to get busy. And so he sent a clear signal out to the white supremacists that he's with them, that I got your back.
Also outraged by last night's debate and what he viewed as a sidestepping of the white supremacist questions, Reverend Horace Sheffield agreed with the Reverend Anthony.
President Trump knows he has a narrow sliver of the American public, and he couldn't cut that up any further. He'd lose even more of the support that he has. So he plays to the worst emotions in the American public.
But this afternoon, the president in the Rose Garden directly addressed the Proud Boys issue.
I don't know who the Proud Boys are. I mean, you'll have to give me a definition, because I really don't know who they are. I can only say they have to stand down, let law enforcement do their work.
Yet the media gathered around the president said that they wanted to take it farther from the Proud Boys, looking for a direct denunciation of white supremacy.
I've always denounced any form of any of that you have to denounce. But I also, Joe Biden has to say something about Antifa. It's not a philosophy. These are people that hit people over the head with baseball bats.
Now, the Reverend Wendell Anthony was deeply concerned about the Proud Boys fundraising off of what the president said last night. He was deeply concerned about that. I also was able to get a hold of Reverend Sheffield after the president's remarks. I asked him if it changed his opinion on anything. He said absolutely not. Reporting live downtown, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Okay, Rod, thanks.